Hello everyone. So we will start the session of General Histology MCQ session targeting INICT 2021 examination. So yes, meanwhile every students are joining and we can start the session. So meanwhile, I would like to give the introduction about myself and about the platform of Unacademy. So today the topic is discussion of General Histology MCQ targeting INICT examination. And I also want you to give the information, those who are interested for the free sessions on the Unacademy platform, they have to download the Unacademy app in their mobile from the Play Store, and then they have to find their goal as NEET PG, and then they can use my code NAT10 to unlock the free sessions on the Unacademy platform. Also, let me tell you about the special class features on the Unacademy platform. So if we talk about the special class features, it's a live interactive sessions where the students can attend live sessions, participate in the live chat, and get their doubt cleared right itself during the session, all during the session. Polls are conducted, the students can know. So today also I will conduct the poll and the student can know their which are their weak areas and what has to be revised more and given more time. Raise your hand and ask your doubts cleared in the live sessions. Never miss a session. So once you see the session and you start following that educator on the Unacademy app, you will get notification about all the sessions taken by the educator. So lecture notes, once the session is finished, what you can do when the session finish ho gaya hai, you can also download the PDF notes and that would be easy for you to revise. Okay, anytime, anywhere, read from the top educators of Unacademy platform. And for unlock code to be used for the special free sessions is the ANAT10. So use this code ANAT10 as the unlock code and see free sessions on the Unacademy platform. ANAT10 is the code. Now, I also want to give you the information of this. Now I am taking a free session on histology MCQ session. Now I also want to give you, so all of you please note down, tomorrow I am taking 2 sessions. So 6 p.m. is the first session which I'm taking, which is the histology of lymphatic structure, 7:15 p.m. So this will be a session of 1 hour. Then 7:15 session is the MCQs, which is related to systemic histology. So MCQs related to systemic histology. In this session, I will discuss systemic histology MCQs. So do join. The students who are interested, they can download the Unacademy app and use the code ANAT10 to unlock the free sessions on the Unacademy platform. Also, I have taken 2 sessions today of upper limb and the lower limb clinical anatomy MCQs on the YouTube. So clinical anatomy MCQs links are shared on the platform of Telegram group of Let's Crack NEET PG and also on the Unacademy Telegram group. So the links are shared there. Those who have missed out, do see the sessions of the MCQs of clinical anatomy MCQs for the upper limb and lower limb. And the link is provided there. So you can see this sessions if you have missed out also. Now, what are the benefits of plus class? जब हम plus class की benefits की बात करेंगे, तो it's that you can see both the live and recorded version in a very systematic way for all 19 subjects. Learn from India's top educators on the medical field. Compare and compete in the live test and quizzes. Study on the device of your choice at your own place. 25,000 and more MCQs related to the topic with a high yield explanation is provided to each and every MCQs. And if you are going to take the plus subscription of 1 year or more, you are being provided with the PDF notes also. So you will get not only the PDF notes, you will get the printed notes. Okay, in case of plus subscription, you will be provided with printed notes of the Unacademy. So these are the benefits of plus subscription of Unacademy. So just grab the opportunity, take the subscription of more than 1 year, use my code ANAT10 to get 10% discount. And every 4th session on plus platform is a doubt clearing session. I also want to tell you the benefits of Iconic subscription, where you can assess the best of 2. What is that? That is the plus subscription of Unacademy, where you can have live interactive sessions with the top educators of Unacademy platform. Another is the prep ladder, in which the prep ladder session mein aapko you can be the part of clinical integrated essential sessions, video lectures. You can study from the Dream Tree, QBank 3 can be assessed, rapid revision, snapshots, treasure dreams, and dream notes of 2021. All these will be highly beneficial for you. So you can study from the top educators of Unacademy platform, and also with the Dream Team notes and Dream Team recorded versions of video lectures, QBank 3 and printed notes of the prep ladder will be provided to you. Use this code ANAT10 to get 10% discount. I also want to inform you about first 500 aspirants who are going to take the subscription of Iconic subscription of Prep Ladder and Unacademy, the first 500 aspirants is getting a discount of more than 25,000. Why? Because 20%. Why? Because they will use my code and add 10, so 10% discount. And here also you can say, see, the discounted rate is very less. So total discount is more than 22, 23, 4%. Approximately the total discount of using the code and then this together will give you an approximate of 24, 25% discount. So just go for it and grab this opportunity, take the subscription of Unacademy, and the first 500 students only will get this opportunity, and use my code and add 10 to get 10% discount. I also want to share the information that 25,000 MCQs are there on the platform of Unacademy, which is not only including the MCQs of all 19 subjects, but a detailed explanation given by to each and every MCQs by the top educators of Unacademy platform. So grab the opportunity. Also boost your preparation by taking 2 years of subscription and getting 4 months of subscription absolutely free. Boost your preparation by taking 12 months of subscription and getting 2 months of subscription absolutely free. Use this code and add 10 for 10% discount. My dear students, I want to share this useful information with you, which is NEET PG Combat, 60-minute combat, 45 MCQs. The pool of 1 crore rupees is there for the scholarship pool for all the aspirants, those who are participating in this. So what is the timing? So enroll in this NEET PG Combat by this test is 10th October, 11 AM is the timing. Use the code NAD10 for enrolling, and till 200 ranks will get the scholarship. So this is the whole of 1 crore rupees scholarship is there, which will be shared about the 200 aspirants. So just grab the opportunity and take part in this. All the best to the students. Enroll by using the code NAD10. Okay. Subscription. So at the end, I would also like to show you the slide where you can compare the subscription of Iconic and the Plus platform, where you can see the either you can go for 4 years of subscription, or you can go for the subscription of 3 years, 2 years. That depends totally on you and your preparation level. And just use my code and add 10 for 10% discount. Students of first and second years to take the subscription of 4 years. The final year students and the aspirants of internship can take 2 years or 1 year of subscription. So let's start with the MCQ session of general histology. Let's start with this. All the best to the students. All the best. Let's start with the MCQ session. Okay. So this is the first MCQ. Microvilli is absent in. So today is 20 MCQs. I think I have targeted in 1 hour. Okay. 1 hour mein 20 MCQs, 19 to 20 MCQs. I think I have targeted in this session. So microvilli is absent in PCT, collecting duct, gallbladder, duodenum. What is the correct answer? 4 options are there, and mark the correct answer. Microvilli is absent in which of the following structure? PCT, collecting duct, gallbladder, and duodenum. Okay, few students has marked it right, and the correct answer is collecting duct. Okay, so B is the correct answer. Actually, B is in collecting duct also there is microvilli, but we have to choose one. We will choose collecting duct as the right answer, because proximal convoluted tubule is definitely containing microvilli, gallbladder is definitely containing the microvilli, and duodenum is a part of a small intestine, so it is also having microvilli. In small intestine, the arrangement of microvilli is very regular. So yes, Muffins. Okay. So yes, dear, everyone should write their answer in the poll. Okay, एक poll है, उसमें आप answers आपने डाल सकते हैं. Okay, dear Muffins. Okay. So yes, microvilli is absent in collecting duct is the correct answer. PCT, gallbladder, duodenum, all is containing microvilli. Duodenum में striated borders होते हैं. Duodenum में regular arrangement होता है microvilli का. So it is when having the striated border. In case of PCTs and gallbladder, there it is having brush border arrangement of microvilli. It will have brush border arrangement of microvilli. If we will see the PCT, means, what do you mean by brush border? Brush border means the microvilli is irregular in arrangement. If we talk about striated border, इसमें regular arrangement होता है, brush border में irregular arrangement होता है. This is the difference between striated and brush border. So we have to choose one option, microvilli absent. The correct answer will be B, collecting duct. All the best. Let's move on to the next MCQ. So we have, all of you, please mark the answer in the poll. All of you will give the answer in the poll. Let's start with the second MCQ. Secretory active follicle are lined by which of the following? Epithelium. Secretory active follicle is lined by which of the following epithelium? Whether it is columnar, whether it is cuboidal, whether it is squamous, whether it is pseudostratified squamous epithelium. 4 options are there and mark the correct answer. Read the question nicely and the option also, and then mark the answer. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, mixed bundle of answers are coming up. Okay, so yes, the correct answer here is, if we talk about, actually columnar is the right answer. Few of the students have given the cuboidal as the right answer. So yes, I can understand, like thyroid follicle. Just a minute. Okay, just a minute. If we talk about thyroid follicle, so thyroid follicle, we have studied that its lining epithelium is simple cuboidal epithelium. Lining epithelium is simple cuboidal epithelium. Simple cuboidal epithelium is the lining epithelium. Okay. Now, but it is in the resting phase. So please note down this. This is the resting phase of thyroid follicle. This is the resting phase. When we are talking about active phase, when we are talking about active phase of thyroid follicle, when we are talking about active phase of thyroid follicle, the lining epithelium will be columnar epithelium. Then the lining epithelium will be simple columnar epithelium. Means the lumen will be small. So please note down, अगर हम बात करते हैं secretory or active phase, what is this? This secretory or active, there is difference, okay? If this was the question asked in the previous year examination, the secretory phase अगर option है, thyroid follicle का अगर question है directly asking lining epithelium, then the answer will be cuboidal epithelium. But if the question has asked about the secretory stage, means it is asking about the secretory phase, then we have to choose one. Then the answer will be columnar epithelium, because the height of the epithelium increases. In this case, the height of epithelium will increase. Question number 3. Identify the organ given in the histological slide. So see the histological image and just tell me which slide is this. Whether it is urinary bladder, gallbladder, bile duct, or skin. 4 options are there. 4 options are there. Mark the correct answer. Question number 3. Urinary bladder, gallbladder, bile duct, or the skin. Okay, so mixed bundle of answers are coming up. So in this case, what I want to show, the correct answer is urinary bladder. Why? I will tell you. Okay, see here. This is the outside layer, and you can see the outside epithelium layer, it is ballooned out. Okay, so these cells are umbrella cells. What is this? This is umbrella cells. So actually it is showing transitional epithelium. This is the outermost is the umbrella cell. This mid one is the polyhedral cells. एंड यहाँ पे क्या होगा, बेसल सेल्स होंगे. सो एक्चुअली इट इज हैविंग द स्ट्रेस. दिस इज शोइंग ट्रांजिशनल epithelium, and when it is in the relaxed stage, so it is 5 to 6 layers. It will be 5 to 6 layers when it is in the relaxed stage. When it is in the stress stage, it will be 2 to 3 layers. The urinary bladder, ureter, all is lined by urothelium or transitional epithelium. जब वो रिलैक्स स्टेज में होंगे तो 5 to 6 layers होगा. The outermost cells will be umbrella cells. When it is in unrelaxed stage, what will happen? It will be just having umbrella cells, and it can have 5 to 6. So what you can say, the transitional epithelium is an example where the epithelium is having the stretchability. So here we have to choose one answer. So the correct answer will be urinary bladder. Question number 3, the correct answer is A, urinary bladder. Okay, so clearly A is the correct answer. A, question number 3. Done. Let's move on to the next MCQ, that is MCQ number 4. All the best for MCQ number 4. Which of the following is holocrine gland? Which of the following is holocrine gland? Sweat gland, sebaceous gland, pancreas, or breast? Your time begins now. 4 options are there. Mark the correct answer. Okay, so 56% students are correct. Okay, the correct answer here is sebaceous gland. B is the correct answer. Sebaceous gland. So I also want you to, okay, coming to that, before that, I just want to tell you the difference between 3 types of gland. One is merocrine gland. The other is apocrine. And the third one is holocrine. Actually, on the method or the mode of secretion, so and the method of excretion of the exocrine gland, this is the 3 varieties. So sweat gland is actually merocrine type of gland. Actually, in this case, not a single part of the cell is lost. Not a single part of the cell is distorted or lost during the process of secretion. Not a single part is lost. Sebaceous gland में क्या होता है? It is holocrine. So or actually in the so it is by the process of exocytosis, you can say. Apocrine में a part of the cell cytoplasm is lost. A part of cell is lost, but not the entire. यहाँ पे क्या होता है? Secretion के if this kind of secretion में cell death हो जाता है, new types of the cells are generated. So sebaceous gland में secretion जो होता है, that is the secretion is lubricating secretion is there, and the process of excretion में the cell deaths occurs. So entire disintegration of the cell occurs. So this is an example of holocrine gland. Pancreas is both exo and endo, and breast में बहुत सारे glands होते हैं. It is having more of this lobules, and it is having lactiferous duct and lactiferous sinuses. So sebaceous gland is the best answer, where you can see the holocrine mode of secretion. Apocrine में आपको sweat glands, which is lying in the genitalias area and in the axillary area, that becomes an example of apocrine kind of secretion. In that area, we have got apocrine kind of secretion. Okay, so let's move on to the next, that is question number 5. All the best. Okay, dense irregular connective tissue is found in which of the following? Dense irregular connective tissue is found in which of the following? Whether it is dermis, whether it is lamina propria, whether it is tendon or ligaments. 4 options are there. Mark the correct answer. Okay, so yes, we have got many 29% students, and let me see the leaderboard. So Doraemon is leading Harish, Jagdev, Shweta, Mahi, Yogesh. Okay, great. So here, dense irregular connective tissue, the correct answer here is, when we are talking about dense irregular connective tissue, the correct answer is dermis. So I am taking session one by one. So I think some students are getting exhausted. So only this is the third session of today MCQ. So already taken 3 hours of session. So only they are exhausted, I think. Okay. So don't worry. We will discuss it another half an hour more. Okay. So dense irregular connective tissue is found in which of the following? Here the correct answer is dermis. Actually, the arrangement of the connective tissue will categorize into regular. If there is a when we are taking the example of tendon, ligaments, aponeurosis, in this area, the arrangement of irregular connective tissue is, the arrangement of connective tissue is regular. So they have got regular arrangements. In case of dermis, we have got irregular arrangements. We have got irregular arrangements of the connective tissue. And when I'm talking about lamina propria, what is lamina propria? Lamina propria is containing loose connective tissue. It is consists of loose connective tissue. So we have to choose one. So the correct answer will be A, dermis. Okay, so let's move on to the next. That is question number 6. Okay, take your time, identify the slide. Okay, I can give you 30 seconds for this question. So take your time and identify the slide. So the options here is identify the histological slide below, whether it is fibrocartilage, elastic cartilage, hyaline cartilage, or none of the above. So take your time and see the slide nicely. I will give you 30 seconds and then I will mark the correct answer. Okay, so mixed bundle of answers are coming up. Okay. So Doraemon is leading. Great. Doraemon has got 5 correct out of 6, followed by Harish and Jagdev. Yeah, great. So here the correct answer is fibrocartilage. So why this is correct, I will tell you, because here the few important points which is important for identification of the slide has been shown. So see here. So first, if you will, okay, I will come to this. See here. Can you see here? This is the chondrocyte. This is chondrocyte. This is chondrocyte. In the middle, can you see this is chondrocyte, and what is this? This is the nucleus of the chondrocyte. So this is another chondrocyte. This is also chondrocyte. This is chondrocyte. This is chondrocyte. So many chondrocytes are there, but the chondrocytes are less in number. If you will see, the chondrocytes are less in number. So one of the important feature is chondrocytes are there, but the chondrocytes are less in number. Also, can you see outermost covering of perichondrium? So perichondrium is the outermost covering of cartilage, which is negative. Negative means it is absent. Okay, it is not having any kind of perichondrium covering, and we know that perichondrium is a layer which is providing origin to the chondroblast, which further matures and changes into chondrocytes. And the perichondrium is made of 2 layers. The outer one is the fibrous layer, and the inner one is the cellular layer. It is also important. We know that the cartilage is avascular structure, so it is also important for providing nutrition. The other point is that the point which is giving you the identification is, one is the perichondrium absent, chondrocytes are less in number, and the whole slide you can see this wavy appearance. The slide is having a wavy appearance, so these are all collagen fibers. So many collagen fibers are there, and the slide is occurring. The slide ka presentation kaisa hai? A feathery look. So if you will see the slide, the slide is giving you a look of feather-like. So it's a slide which is giving feathery look. So all these points are favoring that this is a slide of fibrocartilage. Let me show you the other diagram, which is the similar one, which is the representation of fibrocartilage. See here, this is exactly the high power view. So same thing, lacuna is there in which the chondrocytes are residing, nuclei of chondrocyte has been shown, cartilage matrix, and it is having so many of collagen fibers. The other structures which is residing, which is giving whole of wavy appearance, collagen fibers are lying there, and chondrocytes are there, but less number of chondrocytes. So all these features are shown in the slide. This is a slide of fibrocartilage. This is a slide of fibrocartilage. Okay, so clearly this is the same. This is explaining the correct answer that this is a slide of fibrocartilage. Done with this. Let's move on to the next. That is question number 7. Identify the histological slide. So what I will do, you have to write the name of the slide. I'm not giving you the option. You just identify this histological slide. You just identify this histological slide. Question number 7. All of you can write the name in the message. Those who are able to identify, take your time and tell me which histological slide is this. Okay, Doraemon, lymph node with a question mark. What about others? Okay, anyone else? Anything which you are feeling, the slide is off. You can just mark it. Okay, let me give the right answer. Any more answers? Thyroid, tonsil. Okay, thyroid, tonsil, Asutosh, Doraemon. Okay, what about others? Okay, actually this slide is, let me tell you the correct answer. This is containing so much of mucus acini. This is containing many mucus acini. This is a so staining is less. If you will see nicely, these are all not taken a bright stain. They are all mucus containing. These are the acinus, and in the middle there is this is the lumen, which you are seeing. This is the lumen, and they are not taken the stain, and they are not taking the stain, and full is the whole field, histological field which is shown to you is showing the mucus acini. So a slide which is full of mucus acini is the sublingual gland. This is a slide of sublingual gland which is basically having mucus acini. In this slide mucus acini hai. Some students get confused with adipose, but adipose में जो nucleus है वो eccentric होगा, 1 होगा. यहाँ पे सारे एसिनस के जो न्यूक्लियस है that is towards the periphery. So let me show a difference also. Okay, let me see. Okay, there is no. So actually here you can see this whole. अगर मैं zoom out करूंगी तो you can see here. This is one acinus. This is the mucus acini. This is the lumen. This is the lumen. This is also acinus. This is also an acini. This is also an acini. So many acinus are there which has not been taken, and in the center is the lumen. So this becomes a slide of mucus acini. Let's move on to the next. That is question number 8. Okay. Is it okay, everyone? A patient presented with acute pain. Patient presented with acute pain in the abdominal plane, and on examination the patient is underwent cholecystectomy. So according to you, which is the lining epithelium, whether it is squamous epithelium, whether it is simple columnar epithelium, whether it is simple columnar epithelium with brush border, cuboidal epithelium with sterocelia. So yes, 4 options are there, and you have to give me the correct answer. What is the lining epithelium? Your time starts now. Okay, so mixed bundle of answers are coming up. Actually, the correct answer is C. Simple columnar epithelium with brush border. Just now, if you will see, एक previous session में मैंने जो MCQ था, just now एक MCQ discuss किया था, जिसमें मैंने बोला था microvilli gallbladder में होता है, but the microvilli is irregular. So यहाँ पे lining epithelium is simple columnar with brush border. That means irregular. Cholecystectomy means gallbladder has been removed and gallbladder में irregular arrangement of microvilli होता है. So irregular arrangement of microvilli is there, and because of this irregular arrangement of microvilli, we use the word brush border. अगर regular arrangement है, तो what is the word which is used, which is seen in small intestine? Striated border. Striated border. Okay. अगर regular arrangement है, तो the word which is used is striated border. Here cholecystectomy is already written. That means we are definitely knowing the structure is gallbladder. So its lining epithelium is asked, and it is simple columnar epithelium having brush border microvilli. Now this is a slide where you are seeing the gallbladder. Actually, in case of gallbladder, what you can appreciate, the lining epithelium is shown, submucosal layer is absent. Okay, submucosal layer is absent in the gallbladder, and what you can see there is mucosal fold, and the microvilli is also shown. So if you will see the zoomed out image, what you can see, the microvilli is shown, and the microvilli is irregular in arrangement. So only this irregular arrangement hai. So this is the reason. So I will not go into the histological or systematic part, because as general histology ka session hi hai. So it is having irregular arrangement of microvilli, simple columnar epithelium, as you have seen, it's simple columnar epithelium with irregular arrangement. This is the slide of gallbladder, and this is the lining epithelium. So we have to mark which is the correct answer. C is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question, number 9th and 10th. Okay, identify the histological slide. Fibrocartilage hai, hyaline hai, elastic hai, articular cartilage hai. See here, I will give you 30 seconds for marking it right. See the slide nicely. Don't be in hurry. See the slide nicely and mark the correct answer. Okay. So yes, we have got, okay, let me explain what the confusion kya ho gaya. Let me explain, don't worry. The correct answer is elastic cartilage. Okay. ये जो slide आप देख रहे हो, this is of elastic cartilage, and why it is a slide of elastic cartilage, I will tell you. Because इसमें perichondrium में दिख रहा है, and it is brightly stained. Okay. So many elastic fibers. So in between, these are the lines which you are seeing. These are all elastic fibers. So all these are elastic. So this slide is having elastic fibers. This is having, these are all lacunae. These are all having lacunae, which is consist of chondrocytes. So chondrocyte is very large in number, and this is P for perichondrium. So an outer perichondrium is there, and the arrangement. Okay, actually large number of chondrocyte is also in hyaline cartilage, but in case of hyaline cartilage, the arrangement is in the form of cell nest. Isogenic group hota hai. The isogenic group is missing here. There is no isogenic group here. So let me show you. Okay, let me explain here itself. So what I will do, I will just zoom out this image. I will just wait a minute. I will just clean up and erase it, and then I will make you understand. So see here, elastic cartilage is the right answer, and I will tell you why. Okay. अगर ये slide है, तो इसमें outermost this layer which you are seeing. Okay, this layer. This is the layer is of perichondrium. Okay, this is the perichondrium layer. Okay, so this is P for perichondrium, which is outer is F, fibrous, and this is the chondriogenic layer. So perichondrium is present, and so many lacunae. Can you see here? This is the nucleus of chondrocytes. So what is these? These are all chondrocytes. So actually it is brightly stained, and in between it is pink because of presence of elastic fibers. So many elastic fibers are there. These are all, the whole slide is stuffed with large number of chondrocytes. So large number of chondrocytes are residing. Large number of chondrocytes are lying, and all of these are stuck with one another. Okay, all of these slides is, we will see large number of chondrocytes are residing, which are very close to each other with elastic fiber and with the presence of perichondria. Can anybody tell me the example of elastic cartilage? Hyaline cartilage is not the answer, because if chondrocyte was in the isogenic group like this, it was in group, then it was the correct answer was hyaline cartilage. It is not arranged in group, it is lying very close to each other in large number. What is the example of elastic cartilage? Any idea? Example of elastic cartilage. Example of elastic cartilage is, it is present in pinna. It is present in, yes, Doraemon is out. Other than that, it is also present in part of epiglottis. Yes. Part of arytenoid, cuneiform, corniculate cartilage. Yes. So that are all correct. So let's move on to the next. That is question number 10th. Lung alveoli lining epithelium. What is the lining epithelium of lung alveoli? Easy one, mark the correct answer. So I will decrease the time now. Is it okay? Now it is easy one, so I am decreasing the time. So yes, many of the students has given the right answer. So yes, we have got Doraemon leading, 7 correct out of 9. Jagadev, great one. So yes, good one. So now lung alveoli lining epithelium, the correct answer will be simple squamous epithelium. So we know that lung alveoli, lining of pleura, lining of peritoneum, all these lining has got simple squamous epithelium. Simple columnar epithelium kahan hota hai? Mainly simple columnar epithelium is present in small intestine, stomach and all. GI tract में होता है mainly, stomach, small intestine. Simple columnar with brush border. Simple columnar with brush border. Just now we have seen gallbladder. Simple cuboidal is present where? Can anybody tell me simple cuboidal examples? Simple cuboidal example. It is present in thyroid follicle resting stage. It is present in PCT also. It is present in germinal epithelium. Okay, so epithelium class I have taken previously also. Those who want to revise, they can see the epithelium session. They can just type Dr. Mona Lisa epithelium session, and whole of it you can revise. It is important to know all kind of epithelium with each and every examples. So lung alveoli lining epithelium is simple squamous epithelium. So yes, few of you have given the right answer. Let's move on to the next. That is question number 11. Identify the histological slide. So I will give you 30 seconds for this. Identify the histological slide, whether it is spleen, whether it is lymph node, whether it is ileum or thymus. I will give you 30 seconds for this. Okay, mark the correct answer. Okay, so Doraemon has given the right answer. Actually, the correct answer is lymph node. Okay, so why it is a slide of lymph node? Character spleen nahi hai. Why? So firstly, tell me why I have to rule out the wrong option. So I will tell you why. I will come to the slide. So firstly, let me tell you why this all other options is not correct. Spleen is not the correct answer because spleen की slide होगी तो हमें eccentric location of central artery दिखेगी जो कि नहीं दिख रही है slide में. So it can't be the correct answer. Ileum नहीं है. Ileum में Pierce patches दिखेंगे. Simple columnar epithelium के साथ Pierce patches दिखेंगे. Thymus नहीं है. Why? Because Hazel corpuscles is not seen. Yes. Doraemon. Red pulp, white pulp भी दिखेगा. Spleen की slide होती and thymus नहीं है because there is no Hazel corpuscles there. So the lymph node is there because there is presence of lymphatic aggregation along with subcapsular sinus. So the characteristic feature is seen. So let me now show you this slide. Zoom karne do ye wala slide. Okay. So here you can see here. So let me see the same slide. Yes, I have kept here. So see here. This whole area which you are seeing here, this is the GC. What is this? This is the germinal center. This is the germinal center which you are seeing, and this whole area which you are seeing here, this whole area. This is the lymphatic aggregation. What is this? This is the lymphatic aggregation. So lymphatic aggregation, that is called lymphatic nodule. This is the capsule. This space is important. Okay, this space, as you can see here, this space I'm talking about. This space which you are seeing is the subcapsular sinus. So this is the characteristic subcapsular sinus is present along with the germinal center. So this is what this is this layer is subcapsular sinus. This is subcapsular sinus. So what you are seeing here, this part is the fibrous capsule. This part will be the cortex. Okay. So here to here, this part which you are seeing here, from here to here, this is the whole part is the cortex area, and this part is the medulla. This is the medulla part of the lymph node, and this is the cortex. So in the cortex part of the lymph node, lymphatic aggregation is there, and the medulla will contain of medullary cords, okay, and sinusoids. So this is whole proving that this is a slide of lymph node. So this is a slide of lymph node. So for identification of the slide of lymph node, the characteristic feature which you have to note down is the presence of subcapsular sinus along the germinal center and lymphatic aggregation along with fibrous capsule. Outer part will be the cortex and the inner part will be the medulla. So all these points are towards the lymph node slide. So this becomes a slide of lymph node. So B is correctly the correct identification for this slide. Identify the histological slide. Now coming to the next slide, question number 12. Identify the histological slide. This is a slide of tonsil, ileum, duodenum, or appendix. So again, take your time. I will give you 30 seconds for marking it right. Okay, so yes, mixed bundle of answers are coming up. Actually, the correct answer is tonsil. So why this is a slide of tonsil, I will explain. Ileum नहीं है, Pierce patches नहीं है, simple columnar epithelium नहीं है, duodenum नहीं है, Brunner's gland नहीं है, appendix नहीं है, lumen नहीं है. Okay, lumen with lymphatic aggregation होगा, so that becomes a slide of appendix. So tonsil is the right answer, and all the characteristic feature which we look for identification is present here. So see here in this slide, this part is the lining epithelium. ये कौन सा part है? ये lining epithelium. This is the lining epithelium, and which kind of epithelium is it? It is stratified squamous. It is stratified squamous, non-keratinized epithelium. It is stratified squamous, non-keratinized epithelium. Got it? Now, again, you can see here so many lymphatic aggregations are there. These are all lymphatic aggregations. So a slide which is having many lymphatic aggregation, and बीच में germinal center भी है. So these are lymphatic nodules. So many lymphatic nodules are there. It's a lymphatic structure. And this part which you are seeing here, let me use a highlighter. This is the crypt. This is tonsillar crypt which is shown. This is the tonsillar crypt which you are seeing here. So this is tonsillar crypt. So this is the tonsillar crypt. Okay, so the slide which is having tonsillar crypt and the lymphatic nodule and the stratified squamous epithelium, all these becomes a slide of, all these factors are the characteristic feature for the identification of slide of tonsil. So this is the slide of tonsil. So yes, lining epithelium, lymphatic aggregation, and tonsillar crypts on the medial aspect. Outer aspect में fibrous capsule भी होगा. So got it? Let's move on to question number 13. Identify the histological slide. So I will give you 30 seconds for identification. Whether it is thick skin, whether it is thin skin, duodenum, ileum, or duodenum, ileum. So your time starts now. 4 options are there. Mark the correct answer. Yeah, got it, everyone? So yes. Okay, good one. So the correct answer is thin skin. और जो characteristic feature इस slide में हमें definitely which is approaching to the correct answer is the presence of hair follicles. So this is what these are hair follicles which is shown. These are what hair follicles. So a slide having hair, absolutely right, Asutosh. Hair follicles दिख रहा है. These are few erector pylori muscle. These are few sebaceous gland. So sebaceous gland bhi hai, erector pylorum bhi hai. These muscles, okay. Smooth, and this is what lining epithelium is stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. Stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. A slide which is having stratified thick, yeah, hair follicles. Thin skin, this is thin skin. Hair follicle is there, no. Hair follicle is present in thin skin. Thick skin is palm and sole. Palm and sole में hairs होते हैं, palm और sole में नहीं. Have you seen hair follicles in palm and sole? Palm or sole is made of thick skin. It is thin skin. Thin skin में hair follicles होगा. All our body is made of thin skin except palm and sole where there is no hair follicle. So characteristic feature is the presence of hair follicles. So in this slide, you can see this hair follicles. उसी से आपको समझ जाना चाहिए. This is the slide of thin skin. This is stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. Stratified squamous keratinized epithelium is seen. Also, you can see the sebaceous gland. Also, you can see this is erector pylorum muscle. Erector pylorum muscle. So it is showing erector pylorum muscle, sebaceous gland, keratinized epithelium, and stratified squamous keratinized epithelium, hair follicle. So this becomes a slide of thin skin. Yes, let's move on to slide number 14. Identify the histological slide. Whether it is a slide of fungi papilla, circumvallate papilla, filiform papilla, or lip. Question number 14. Mark the correct answer. Mark the correct answer. Okay. So yes. Okay. Got it? Yeah. The correct answer is circumvallate papilla. The correct answer is circumvallate papilla. So in this slide, we can clearly see actually the slide is having taste or gustatory pore, taste pores and gustatory cells is shown here in the lateral wall, and also it is having a large enlarged superior aspect. This is the shape of circumvallate papilla. So all so see here this slide. This is stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. This is stratified squamous. This is stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium, which you can see here. Okay, ये stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium है. Then you can see the muscle fibers, cut sections of the muscle fibers. You can see this is what. See here, let me zoom it. Can you see this barrel-shaped structure in the lateral wall? What is this? What is this? This is taste buds. What is this? These are taste buds. These are taste bud. These are taste buds which you are seeing. So taste buds has been seen, as you can see. Taste buds, seromucous gland hai ye. Seromucous gland is also seen. Along with seromucous gland, the muscle fibers, stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium, a large superior aspect, as you can see, the lateral wall. This is actually called as motais. This depressed area which is lying on either side, this is called as motais. And in the lateral wall, you can see the taste pores and the gustatory cells line. So actually, I would like to share this. This is actually showing the difference of different kind of papilla. So we have got how many types of papilla, dear? We have got fili, fungi, and foliate papilla. So all of you can download the PDF also, so you can revise it. Filiform papilla is all over the surfaces, and this is the shape of filiform papilla. Okay, and it is having slight keratinization. The important feature of filiform papilla is it is having slight keratinization. Fungiform papilla is mushroom kind of thing and mushroom shaped hai. And circumvallate papilla is lying just anterior to sulcus terminalis. This is having a large superior truncated shape. Taste buds is lying in foliate is actually rudimentary in case of human beings. So all these features has been given there. So we have to proceed for 3-4 more MCQs. So just revise this. All the difference of 4 types of papilla has been seen. It is very important that you should go through this all papillas. Features of the papilla. Okay, done with this. Let's move on to question number 15. Identify the histological slide. Identify the histological slide. Easy hai. This is a clear diagram. So identify it. This is very clear. 15 seconds ही मैं कर देती हूँ. Okay. Identify it. Yes, Asutosh has given the right answer. Mucus is absolutely right. See here, clearly mucus SNI dikh raha hai, no? Okay, this is the more good diagram, atlas view. Okay, so clearly mucus SNI. This is the lumen and this is the mucus SNI. This is the duct. Okay, these are all, and you can see nucleus is towards the periphery and large size. This is the lumen and nucleus is. This is all mucus SNI. So this is mucus salivary gland. These are all mucus SNI. Nucleus is towards the periphery. This is the nucleus and nucleus is pushed towards the periphery. This is the lumen. This is the lumen. This is the lumen of the SNI. This is the duct, intralobular duct. Now see here, I have also included this diagram, this table, which is showing the difference of the serous SNI and mucus SNI. So mucus SNI is larger in size in respect to the serous one. Shape is tall pyramidal. Mucus is truncated. Flattened nucleus है, इसमें rounded nucleus है, इसमें lighter stain होगा, ये staining is dark eosinophilic, and the nucleus is pushed towards the periphery due to mucus collection. So mucus SNI will be very lighter stain. Let's move on to the next MCQ, that is question number 16. Identify the marked structure in the histological slide. Which is the marked structure in this histological slide? Can you see green color arrow mark structure? So first you have to identify the slide and then you have to tell me which is this structure. Can you see the green arrow mark structure? Whether it is central artery, whether it is ellipsoid, whether it is peninsular artery, whether it is none of the above. Your time begins now. Identify it. Question number 16. Okay, so here this is one lymphatic aggregation. This is also lymphatic aggregation. This is also lymphatic aggregation. So what are these? These are white pulp. These are white pulp of the spleen. And the characteristic feature, this structure is asked. What is this? This is the central artery. So actually the correct answer is A, central artery. Central artery is in eccentric position. The characteristic feature for identification of spleen is eccentric position of central artery. eccentric position, and this is what, this is the red pulp. Okay, so this is red pulp and this is white pulp, which is made of lymphatic aggregation, where you can see eccentric position of central artery. So green color structure is central artery. What is the position? Towards the periphery, because lymphatic aggregation is pushing it towards the periphery. So this was asked, and this is central artery in case of spleen slide. This is a slide of spleen and this is the central artery. Also, you can see here, this is the sinusoid structure, which is showing you system, and this is present in the red pulp area of the spleen. Okay, so sinusoid means it's a blood sinusoid, which is capillary, is discontinuous, and this is having reticular fibers which is surrounding it. So this is called as stave cell. This is also called as stave cells, and this is also present in spleen. Stave cell is characteristic feature of the spleen, which is seen in the red pulp, of the spleen. Now, identify the histological slide. Whether it is ovary, thymus gland, parathyroid, or pancreas. Which slide is this? Your time starts now. Question number 17. Quickly, we will complete it. 2-3 questions are there. Okay. So yes, so Asutosh and Doraemon have marked it correct. Thymus gland. Why thymus gland? Very nicely we can see what is this? Hazel corpuscles. So slide is having Hazel corpuscles. So Hazel corpuscles is present in this slide, thymus gland. So you can see here so many Hazel corpuscles are seen in the Hazel corpuscles. Very nicely Hazel corpuscles है. ये कौन सा part है? ये medulla part है thymus gland का. So this becomes a slide of thymus gland, because very nicely we can see the Hazel corpuscles. Also, this diagram I have included. All of you do revise the blood thymic barrier. Blood thymic barrier का मतलब होता है, in case of thymus gland there is reticular cells. There is no reticular fibers, but there is reticular cells in the thymus gland. This is also important MCQ. Only reticular cells होता है, and this is forming the part of epithelial reticular cells is forming the part of blood thymic barrier. It is formed by endothelium, basement membrane of endothelial cells, basement membrane of epithelial reticular cells, and epithelial reticular cells. So these together, 4-5 layers which has been shown, this is forming blood thymic barrier, which prevent interaction of antigens of blood with that of the immature growing T lymphocytes. Okay, so this is mainly formed by the endothelium of the capillaries and that of epithelial reticular cells. In case of thymus, there is epithelial reticular cells present, which is forming blood thymic barrier. Question number 18. Serous demulins are present in large number in which gland? Serous demulins is present in large number in which of the following? 4 options are there. Mark the correct answer. Also, tomorrow is also a session. All of you do present for that session. Systemic histology MCQ session, 1 hour session. Okay, Jaydev has marked it absolutely right. Yes, submandibular is the correct answer. Actually, both sublingual and submandibular, SMG or SM, both में serous demulins होता है, but maximum number is in submandibular gland. So see here, actually serous demulins means this is the serous acini which is resting over mucus acini. So mucus acini, this is mucus acini, M for mucus, and this is serous. So together serous is wearing a cap of mucus. This is called serous demulins. See here, this is also showing serous demulins. Serous demulins, serous is where over the mucus acini. Here also showing the serous demulins. This is also serous demulins. Question number 19. With respect to basic anatomy of the bone, which of the following statement are true except? Which of the following statement is untrue about the basic anatomy of the bone or basic histology of the bone? Mark the correct answer. Your time starts now. Question number 19. Yes, Doraemon has marked the correct answer, and today Doraemon has performed good with 13 correct out of 18. Jagdev's Asuto's good one. So yes, Participation is important. Don't worry. Histology, you want more revision, so you can again join me tomorrow with the systemic histology. Havration system is absent in compact bone is absolutely wrong statement. Havration system is functional and structural unit of compact bone. It can't be wrong. Cancellous bone is in epiphysis, right? Compact bone में diaphysis is present in compact bone, absolutely, and diaphysis में primary ossification center होता है, that is also absolutely correct. The D option is perfectly wrong. So see here, the diaphysis is the compact bone of the middle part of the shaft. Epiphysis is lying at the ends of the bone. And this is one havration system or unit, which is the functional and structural unit of the compact bone, which is containing two havration canals. So here you can see here, this is havration canal. This is also havration canal. This is havration canal. This is also havration canal. The two-side havration canal is connected by Volkmann canal. So this is enlarged view in which you can see here. So see here, this you can see here, this is the havration canal. And this is one osteon or havration system. This is one osteon and havration system. So havration system or osteon is same term. It is having lacunas and these are containing chondrocytes. This is structural and the functional unit. This is structural and the functional unit of compact bone. So this is always present in compact bone. This is typically present in compact bone, not absent. So yes, before ending the session, I would like to tell you about my plans for tomorrow. So ANAT10 is my code. All of you do present for my tomorrow session, 2 sessions. One is MCQ session for systemic histology. Other is अगर आपको lymphatic histology फिर से पढ़ना है lymphatic structure का, तो you can join me 6 or 7:15. Okay. Also, I want to tell that general histology MCQ session I have completed just now. Also, I want to give you the details of tomorrow's session. One is histology of lymphatic structure, which is 6 p.m. session, and histology of systemic histology. अगर आपको MCQ session attend करना है, तो you can join me at 7:15 session. Tomorrow, 2 special classes freely present on the Unacademy platform. Do join by using the code ANAT10. So those who are using the platform for the first time, use the code ANAT10 to unlock and be present for the session. Also, 2 sessions I have taken today on the YouTube. Those who have missed out, a link is provided in Let's Crack NEET PG and Unacademy Telegram group of the link of upper limb clinical anatomy MCQ session and lower limb clinical anatomy MCQ session. जिसने भी miss किया है, do join this session. This is extremely beneficial. Also, I want to tell that first 500 students will get a very discounted rate of Iconic subscription. So just go and grab this opportunity. Use the code ANAT10 and get 10% discount for it. Okay, so you can avail the opportunity of getting more than 25% discount if you want to be the part of this session. Limited time offer is there. So just go and grab this opportunity. Okay, you can use my code, which will give you further 10% discount. So only first 500 students can avail this opportunity. So just go for it. Now, I also want to tell you about NEET PG Compact. Actually, this is a 60-minute session of containing of 45 MCQs. कब हो रहा है ये? 10th October 11 AM. 10th October 11 AM, just 1 hour of the session, and it is consist of scholarship pool of 1 crore rupees or scholarship, which will be given to till 200 ranked students. 1 to 3rd rank will get 1 year of NEET PG subscription absolutely free. 4 to 10 will get 75% of the scholarship. 11 to 50 rank will get 50% of the scholarship for the NEET PG 1 year subscription. And till 51 to 200 will get 25% of the scholarship of NEET PG subscription. Use the code ANAT10 if you want to enroll in this session of NEET PG Compact. Enroll it. Okay, do participate because a pool of scholarship of 1 crore rupees is there. So avail that opportunity. 10th October is the day and 11 AM is the timing. Okay, all the best. Keep studying. So any doubt? So, okay, any doubt you can ask me, and tomorrow be present for these 2 sessions, special sessions, which is extremely beneficial. And those who have made certain mistake with the general histology, nothing to worry. They can revise the general histology of lymphatics with me. 6 PM is the timing for tomorrow. And systemic histology is 7:15 is the timing. Okay, so you can just join me for that. You can use the code also. All the best. Keep studying. Thank you so much. So we will again meet up with tomorrow's special session, and tomorrow plus session is also there. So few students of plus course has also been joined. So tomorrow plus session is there. I think lung and pleura is the topic for tomorrow's session. So those who want to join, they can join me for the lung and pleura session. Okay, thank you. We will meet again with tomorrow's session. All the best. Thank you. Tomorrow, tomorrow's session. Can you see tomorrow is 6 p.m. session and 7:15 session. Tomorrow plus session is 8:30. 8:30. Histology, D. Fures book you can for histology. D. Fures book for histology, dear. Thank you. All the best. D. Fures. And last anatomy, students Gray's anatomy. If you want to study in detail. Thank you. All the best. Keep studying. Thank you, student.